Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Real Beauty, Real Food, and Real Life. I'm hosting your episode today, and I'm SJ, and straighten up that camera there. And today, we're going to do bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. Yeah, it's late night, need to get something in your belly. Why not make it something a little treaty? Alright, so as usual, I get all my stuff together. So it's right here. And I ain't got to go searching. And it doesn't take me forever to make this dish. I have already started prepping. And I actually thought, well, shoot, I guess I will go ahead and record this. And that's what I'm doing. So, what you're going to need to make this is jalapeno peppers. And if you don't do spicy, I suggest you probably get those little colorful peppers that are in that little bitty bag, you know, yellow, red, all that in little, and they look like these too. They're not spicy. You're going to need some bacon. I picked up what was on sale because I didn't want to use my thick sliced bacon that I get out of the Costco stores because that's like $9, $10. I'm not going to use that on this small recipe. Get you some sour cream. Whoops. I end up getting the light version. You get you some cream cheese, which I got over here. I don't want to lift it because I got the cream cheese open. And then your favorite seasoning, which in my city, we have a little place called the Tiki House. And they got all kind of little seasonings, and so does Planters. And you just get them what you want. You get like a scoop of it, and if you like it, great. If you don't, then, you know, at least you only bought I think it's a scoop of it for like $2 or $1. It just depends on which flavor it is. And last but not least, for those of us that like cheese, me. Yes, I got the Best Choice brand. It was on sale. What do you expect? So. Alright, so we're going to get this going because it doesn't take long. I'm going to do all of this while we're here. The only thing that I'm not going to probably get to is showing you what the after product look like. Because I think this is live. I don't know if it is or not. But I'm just going with the flow. Alright, so I've already started cutting jalapenos. And what you'll do is you'll take the jalapeno and you'll cut it in half. It's up to you if you decide to keep the tail on. And me, I kept the tail on because I thought it was kind of pretty. But we shall see. In the store, when you buy the jalapenos, you weigh them by the ounce. So here's my little bag. I've already started cutting them up. And you take the insides out. The reason you take the insides out is, for one, where do you think the heat lives? Inside. So you take the little white stuff that's on the inside out. And you can use your spoon. Or you can just kind of scoop it out with your hand, however you do it. I'm using a spoon. And then put my little waste bag. That's my little waste bag because I got just what I wanted. I have them cut and I cleaned them out. Now the next thing we're going to do is take some cream cheese. I've got a whole block of cream cheese. I'm going to cut it in half. And the reason I'm cutting it in half is because I'm actually going to utilize the rest of it a little bit later in a cookies and cream recipe. Now, it should be up to room temperature. And usually room temperature makes it a little soft and easy to use. Now, I've got sour cream. So you can put in, since I'm using half of a cream cheese, normally you probably use about 4 ounces of this. I'm just going to use just enough to my liking. And you can do the same thing. You can even skip the cream cheese if you want. It's up to you. I'm going to get that in there as much as I want. And then, for those of you that are creative and have your crab meat ready, you can throw some crab meat in there, shred it up, put it in there. You can shred up some shrimp, shred it up, put it in there. Me! Uh-oh. That was some of that juice. Oh my gosh. You know what? These jalapeno pepper juices burn. Shakes. Okay. Whew. That was rough. Anyway, I'm going to use this mixed blend of cheese. I like the mild cheddar and the mozzarella. The best cheese to use is probably sharp, but I didn't want to go that route. I just wanted to use a little bit of this pizza blend cheese because this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to use. But you can use it. You can use whatever cheese you like. You can use anything you like. I'm not stopping you. You know, that freaking pepper was hot. So whatever you do, don't let the juice get in your eye, because that's what I did. I started that. So now I'm going to take these three ingredients and mix them up. That's why it's so good to have this cream cheese at room temperature. Because if you've ever used cream cheese, you know how it can be. And so I'm smoothing it up. There we go. Got it mixed in pretty good. Alright, so now I'm going to take my seasonings. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to use is turmeric. I had it put from the bag to put it in a container. I'm using turmeric because it is a little spicy, but at the same time, it's great for people that have, you know, like chronic pain and things like that. So I just try to utilize that just because, you know how that goes. You get old, things happen. I don't know. It might work, it might not work. That's just what it's always been known for. So those of you that know about the pain medicine, you would be amazed. Alright, so my seasonings consist of a lot of different things. I am only going to use apple. And I have this an apple rib rub. Why am I using an apple rib rub? What goes good with bacon? Apple flavored bacon, right? So instead of getting apple flavored bacon, I'm going to give my cream cheese a little spruce. And put some apple rib rub in there. And it has, when it's a rub, I'm in Kansas City, it does give you your general flavors. It has a lot of mixtures of different things in there. And that's what I want. Without having to dump a whole bunch of seasonings in there. Alright, so I got that mixed in there pretty good. And now, you'll take your bacon. Get it ready. Make sure it's kind of room temperature, which it is pretty much there. I'm going to grab a spoon here. You can use your little scooper. I'm going to use my spoon. And then you're going to press it into your jalapeno. Now, this is real food. So, naturally, no, my jalapenos aren't perfect. This is real food. Everybody goes to the store and you might get some of the same jalapenos, or you might get something that looks like a jalapeno, but they're not perfect like the ones on TV or the ones that everybody else presents. This is real food. Because I don't see those always in the store. You know how they look all round and nice and curvy? Oh, yeah. That just ain't happening. So, I'm going to stuff these up. Now, while I'm stuffing, because I'm almost at the final step, that's why I said it doesn't take long, I'm going to go ahead and start my oven up so it can preheat. I like to cook on 350. It can say 500, but I like 350. It works for me. It works for me. So now, after I get those stuffed, which I'm only going to stuff a couple, I just want to get you an idea of what I'm doing. Then I'm going to get my bacon. And you have an option. You can cut the bacon in half and then stretch it. Or you can use the whole slice. First thing I'm going to do, because this is real food, I'm going to try to cut it. You're going to put it on your jalapeno. You're going to pull it a little bit, and you should pull it before you start. You see, real food, it broke off. And then start wrapping it. Well, that's what it looks like with half a piece of bacon. So I ain't happy with that one. So now I'm going to go back in here and get a whole piece of bacon. Now let's see how that is. Now, you know they always did say stretch it a little bit. It has a little give to it because it is even though it was on sale, it is a thick kind of sliced bacon. It just isn't thick as the one that I actually use on a regular basis. Start wrapping it. Pull it on around. And look good there. Hey. Just remember which side is the cream cheese on. And then you're going to lay it on your baking pan. Now, most of the time you want to line your baking pan with aluminum foil, but my baking pan just happens to be a non-stick. So if I burn every piece of bacon on there, I just wipe it clean. So don't let nobody tell you not to get that kind of cookware. Guaranteed. Alright, so I'm going to start wrapping the rest of these pieces of bacon. Like I said, the long piece works the best. And then when you get done, depending on how you feel, it's up to you. But I'm not going to do it this way, but these are just alternatives I'm giving you. Here's my wrapped jalapeno. You can go ahead, if you wrap it tight, put some toothpicks in it. You can dip it in some flour, egg batter, and then crumbs. And then put it in the oven and make sure you spray it with some Pam. The Pam is the key to being able to cook in the oven to make it look like you fried it. So you can do that. Me, I am not going with the flour and stuff. So I'm just going to wrap them up and put them in like that. Okay? So, again, that was an easy bacon jalapeno wraps. Yeah. With the filled half a block of cream cheese. About 4 ounces to match of the sour cream. I added some cheese. I added my special seasonings. Cleaned out the pepper. Stuffed it in there. Took a half a piece of bacon, but I didn't like that amount. If you don't like bacon, get turkey bacon. But I like bacon. So I'm going to use the whole slice and finish wrapping the rest of these so that I can pop them in the oven about 15, 20 minutes, give or take. If you've ever cooked the bacon in the oven, it usually takes about that much time, 20, maybe 25 sometimes, because I use a thick slice. Once the bacon is good, take it on out and enjoy. And keep in mind, you can make it the little battered looking kind. After you wrap it, make sure you use the toothpicks or make sure the bacon is tightly secure. Dip it in some flour, dip it in an egg wash mix, and then dip it in some seasoning mix or like a coating. It depends on how you use your coatings. You can use cornbread meal. Who knows? Sorry about that. But anyway, bake them for like 15, 20 minutes. You put yours on 400. I put mine on 350. That's just how I cook. And voila. You'll have great looking jalapeno poppers. If you were watching, thank you.